spring. You want to be careful. I think we got out of the scrimmage, injury-free. And there's a lot of situational football that we looked at. It's always fun to sit back there and see how guys are understanding and digesting the down and distance, how much time's left in the game, where we're at on the field, all those kind of things. But they did a good job with it.
How far do you think this spring has gone as far as putting
I think it's gone good. Defensively we're a little ahead because I've got a lot of my defensive staff is with me at Tulane. They came over here, so they've all worked with each other. So we're playing a little bit of catch up offensively. But it's also understanding what guys could and couldn't do, and I think we've got a pretty good idea of that right now.
Coach, from day one of spring until today, do you feel like there's a particular group that maybe made the largest step, that took the biggest step forward during this?
I thought our linebackers had a very good spring. They really did. I think we had good depth there, and I thought those guys did a really nice job this spring of understanding what we're doing, and I think we got some good players there too.
You had some guys on the D-line, Keith, that you brought with you, but you also had AJ and Brandon May. Did you like what you had there in terms of numbers?
I think we got some good depth on the defensive line, and we got some big fellas, and you're always looking at, we're going to play, 8-9 guys on the defensive line. I think we got enough quality talent that we can do that.
Did you get what you wanted to get out of?
Really, I don't want anybody to get hurt. That's the big deal for me. Guy gets a major injury in the spring game. Number one, it doesn't count. And number two, he's going to have a tough time being healthy when the season begins. So I think we got out of this game, scrimmage, pretty much unscathed. So that's always goal number one with me. And so we'll be able to get into the off season, with everybody ready to go.
What about just overall the 15 practices? Did you get what you wanted out of it?
Yeah, I think so. It's not just 15 practices. You said those meetings in between days. You go from 8-hour weeks to 20-hour weeks, and the meetings are just so valuable. Our format is Monday, Wednesday, Friday we meet and lift, and then Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday we practice, and and then Sunday we take off. But I thought it was. I thought we installed how we do things here with the Houston Cougars.
Well, given that you didn't have Donovan in passing type stuff for the spring, at the skill positions, do you like where you're at with the guys?
We would have loved to have Donovan out, but unfortunately got injured at the end of the year. But I feel like he got a lot better. He really did a good job of paying attention and asking questions and coaching guys. And he could do everything involved in the run game, just couldn't do the pass game.
How do you think the return game's looking at? It seems like you tried some different guys.
Yeah, we're getting guys back there deep. Mekhi Muse returned, punts and kicks at Georgia. I think Joseph Manjack is excellent punt and kick returner also. So you want to have depth at those positions because those are difference makers. And you can start past the 35 instead of always start on the 25. When they give you the opportunity to return a kick, it's big time, and we've always had really good punt returners.
What drew you to our new international student, who's an Australian punter, to join the UH football team? And how do you plan to make adjustments?
Yeah, he's a really good punter. He's a lefty, and I think we need one. So we went out and found him, and I've had some excellent Australian punters, and we've got a good pipeline going over there at all the different places I've been at.
Right, and what are the steps that the team needs to make to integrate international players who are new to the United States?
Well, the thing that's difficult is you try to find guys who have played American football before, and it's not played every place, but it's played some places. And the big thing with Australian guys is they've got a heck of a kicking school over there where they teach guys punting and kicking, and there's been hundreds and hundreds of Australian kids who have come over here to the U.S. and been excellent football players, primarily punters and kickers.
Coach, when did Mekhi Muse kind of get on your radar, and what are you looking for?
Well, they got in the portal after they got done playing, and we brought him in on a visit. And he just wanted to go someplace where he not only was going to be able to be using the return game, but also on the offensive side of the ball. He's one of those guys you can run speed sweeps with and reverses, and throw the ball to him, and he gets the ball out in space. He's dangerous.
Coach, what have you seen from your offensive line so far this spring?
We're going to have to get going in that area because we got a bunch of new guys. The only guy that's played a bunch of minutes, has been our man Jenkins. He's Tank Jenkins. I call him Tank all the time, so I don't know what his goddamn first name is, but Marcus. But he's had a lot of experience. Really been a really good football player here at University of Houston. So we're trying to find out what the best 5 are. Some of the guys we try to tackle, some of them we tried at guard. You know, you always got to have about 3 centers. Snapping the ball accurately is so important. So, yeah, that's still a work in progress.
Do you think the guys have a better sense of what you expect now?
Yeah, I do. I'm kind of a by the book. I got a system and a lot of structure, and I told them after 15 practices, if you haven't figured it out, I don't know what we need to do with you. So yeah, they've figured it out. They've done a good job.
Thanks so much, Coach.
Thank y'all.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and make everybody.